Hey guys, welcome back. This is actually like my first round of TikTok lives. This reading is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March 2020, okay? And I'm going to pull some cards on the overall energy for you. I'm going to pull some cards on what's popping as far as finance and career goes, and also as far as what's popping in the love department for you guys, okay? So let's go on and get into it. I'm reading with the New Orleans Oracle deck today and the Muse Tarot. So what is popping for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising for the month of March 2020? Overall energy. Let's get started with that first. These little spaces for these readings on my phone are very small. I'm not used to using 1/4 of my cloth to do a reading. All right, Pisces. What is the overall energy for you guys for March 2022? Ooh, okay. Cool. I sound like my mom. Cool. Okay, Pisces. So coming up at the top of your spread, at the start of your spread, you guys have success. And I like seeing this card because it gives a very positive energy overall. And I want to speak to the colors on this card too. You've got a lot of the lower chakra colors. You got reds, oranges, and yellows in here. So lots of energy of being grounded, lots of energy of confidence and creativity. And also there's this energy of really putting yourself out there in the spaces that you need to be putting yourself out there in. With the success card, you also have the number 23, and speaking to the numerology, you've got the energies of 2 and 3. So we're talking about things coming together, things coming into balance, peace and harmony. And we're also talking about manifestation, positive manifestation, and planting seeds of foundation, okay? And those two numbers coming together, they do break down into 5. And 5 is all about change and transformation and adapting and moving into spaces of new energies and new opportunities and new people and all of the things. So for you guys, for the month of, I don't know why I want to say October, because we are definitely not in October. It is March. For the month of March, Pisces, you guys got really poppin' positive energy. I will say that I'm feeling like this is in the career sector or maybe like the finance sector, but I'm going to pull some other cards too. But before we get into those, I do want to pull a card to see what type of challenges or obstacles you might be facing, what might be standing in the way of this this success that's supposed to be coming in for you, Pisces, for March of 2022. What challenges or obstacles are popping off for people with Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising placements in March 2022? Move that deck out of the way. I don't have no space. All right, Pisces. Ooh, you got the Sun. So that's interesting. You got the Sun crossing you as far as your success goes. So anytime I pull the Sun card, let's lay that down. I'm not reading like I usually do. Anytime I pull the Sun card, it usually comes up with this very positive, very, very happy, light, energy that brings in like this, all of these sunshine vibes and unicorn and glitter vibes and all the things. However, you guys have the Sun coming up in your crossing position for the month of March. So Pisces, what I am getting here is there's a couple of different messages that I get with the Sun crossing you. The first message that I get is that you might have some dark clouds hanging over your head. Please excuse the dogs in the background. There's a dog that lives at the end of my hall, and he just be going crazy anytime anybody walks outside. So going back to what I was saying, Pisces, you might have some dark clouds hanging over your head. And I get that it may not be as heavy and dense as or as serious as like depression, but I get that there may be some situations in your life that you recently had to work through, or some conversations that you recently had, or some instances that went down that maybe made you a little sad, or maybe put you into a space that put you like, maybe I didn't really want to, that's not really how I wanted things to go down. I will say that my first message is anything that you let go, if it is meant for you, it will come back around. So Pisces, if you broke up with a romantic person or a friend, or, you had a conversation and it didn't really go the way that you planned, what you need to understand is that if you are supposed to be dealing with that energy in the current, in the current time, in the current moment, you're not necessarily supposed to be dealing with that. If you're meant to, it will be coming back around for you eventually, okay? So right now your focus is, you need to shift your focus from the things that are weighing heavy on your heart, or things that are weighing heavy on your mind, into the things that are positive for you, because you have the success card sitting right underneath it, okay? And with success, when you're not thinking positively, when you're not thinking in a way that has light touching all aspects of your lives, it tends to change the way that things are playing out in the physical for you, okay? I say this in a lot of my readings. If you guys have watched my videos on YouTube or tuned into any of my readings on my page, you've probably heard me say your words and your thoughts are very, very, very powerful. We tend to manifest by speaking. And what does that mean? You guys, this is my first time doing a live. I don't know what that means. So I'm just going to keep doing the reading and I'll learn things later. Sorry. The way that you think about things and the way that you speak about things, you have the ability to manifest them in the physical, because these things are very, very, very powerful, okay? So if you have the sun card crossing you, especially crossing your success for the month of March, what is happening, Pisces? You're probably in this worrisome headspace. You're probably thinking about the things, like I said, that were weighing heavy on your heart. But remember, you got to kind of move away from those things for a moment. Right now, it's time for you to focus on the positive. It's time for you to focus on the happiness. It's time for you to focus on what you really want and what will bring you positivity and happiness in the future. I do say turn these crossing cards into upright positions. And if you guys are just tuning in, this is the reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 2020, okay? If you didn't catch the beginning, I will put the replays up on my YouTube. Probably not tonight because I'm going to go take a nap after I do these readings, but I will put these up on my YouTube within the next 2 or 3 days, okay? So back to what I was saying, turn this sun card into an upright position. Speaking to the sun as well, the sun is light. The sun is illumination. So if you have the sun crossing your success for the month of March, Pisces, as you turn your sun into an upright position, it's bringing illumination and clarity and shining light on exactly what it is that you need to tap into the success energy and tap into that energy of change and bring in the success that is waiting for you in the month of March, okay? This is your birth month. Some of you have already started. You already had your birthdays. Happy birthday, happy belated. But this is the time that you start your new process. And I always say, whatever you're doing at the start of your year is what is typically going to be the theme or the themes for you throughout the course of the year, okay? All right, and that's all I got for the overall energy for the month. Let's get into, some cards fell out. What's that? You got, come through. Pisces, the moon and the 10 of materials. Let's talk about that before I get into the next part of this reading. That's you, okay? That is, you're associated with the moon in tarot. The 10 of materials is the 10 of pentacles in the Muse tarot deck, all right? Yes, Nevaeh, I will be doing Leo. Does Leo come today? I'll be doing Leo tomorrow. So pop back in tomorrow. But if you are a Pisces moon or rising, this is a video for you. Okay, so going back to these cards that jumped out for you. Pisces, you are the moon in tarot. 10 of materials is the 10 of pentacles, the 10 of coins in the deck, y'all. I love me some coins, some pentacles cards, because that is the money. Those are the money cards for me. So this flew out as I was shuffling. I didn't ask a question for this. So quick message for you for the month of March. Pisces, you very may well be in your bag this month. There may be opportunities coming up for you. However, since we're speaking to pentacles, what I think this is, when we get to the 10 of pentacles, the 10 of materials, this is the cultivation of everything that you've been putting in, all the work that you've been putting in, finally coming up for you to reap what you've sown. And I think you're going to be getting the return on it. So if you've been putting your energy into something and you've been feeling like it wasn't moving as quickly as you wanted to, or you haven't been seeing the success, that is about to change for you. And when I do read tarot, I don't stick to strict timelines. This is the reading for the month of March, but this could already very well be happening for you, or it could start playing out in April. But the seeds are planted here in the month of March, okay? Those were your flyers. Let me finish shuffling so we can talk about it. And that's funny because I was getting, I was getting ready to shuffle for y'all for a finance and career. So speaking to your career, speaking to your money situations, money looks like it may be increasing during this month. Pretty much everything is direct for the most part, and we don't really have a lot of retrograde shadow energies popping off. So this is a good time to be putting things out there and putting energy out there to make money, okay? Let's see. What's popping for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 2022 as far as finances and career go? I'm going to pull 2 cards there for you guys, okay? Cut the deck. All right, Pisces. Money and career, March 2022, 6 of Voices. And you got the Knight of Emotions. So you got the 6 of Swords and you've got the Knight of Cups there, Knight of Water. What are we getting for career? 6 of Voices. This is funny because this is I'm getting a travel message. For some of you might be traveling to do work or get some opportunities to work in like a different city, possibly different country. That's interesting. This may be a very specific storyline, but those of you that are involved in fields that have to do with communications, this is a Swords card. So writing, podcast, what else? Y'all, I'm a writer. I literally write scripts, and I'm like, what else do writers do? Anything that has to do with writing, podcast, communications. Some of you may get some opportunities to be working outside of, to your cousin Nana's. Nana's, happy birthday to whoever that is. Happy birthday. I love the Pisces, so happy birthday to all the Pisces. You guys are, I might be biased, but y'all are some of my favorites. I am a Cancer sun and Cancer moon, so I love me some water people. But going back to the reading, those of you in communications areas who have been working with something with writing, especially creative communications, opportunities may be coming in for you from outside of where you live now. This may mean remote opportunities for people, for companies that are based in other areas. You may actually get some job offers to go somewhere else, or possibly like fellowship type of things, but travel is popping up for those of you. For some of you, that is a specific timeline. Now, the Knight of Emotions here, you guys, this is the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Water. This brings in this passionate, creative energy. So what I am getting with this card here is that for those of you, and moving away from that specific message of communications, for those of you Pisces that are watching this video or who are feeling like my words are resonating, whatever you are passionate about, and whether that is something creative or not, you could be somebody that likes to do math, but if that's your passion, that's what I'm speaking to. Whatever you are passionate about, that's what you need to be giving your energy to this month, or somehow using those skills in your workspace. Using your talents this month is really going to bring in the bread, okay? And with the 6 of Voices, the 6 of Swords, this also tells me that whatever work you do during this month, especially if you put your own little razzle dazzle on it, your own little umph on it, it is going to open up doors for you, and it's going to start to put you on the map to shoot you up into places that, into these spaces that you've been kind of secretly longing for, is what I'm getting, Pisces. All right, let's get into your cards for what is on the love front for you. We got, all right, Pisces, y'all's energy is all, y'all said I got some stuff to tell you. Knight of Inspiration and the Emperor came out for the love, and I wasn't done shuffling, so I'm going to pull a couple more cards, but I do read flyers. So Knight of Inspiration, that's the Knight of Fire, and you've got the Emperor there. So for you guys, I get this one, anytime I pull love or I pull fire in the love position, that's in the sheets energy. So Pisces, y'all might be in these sheets celebrating your birthdays, and I do not blame you. Do your thing, okay? With that being said, if you are just tuning in, this is the Pisces reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 2022. If you have any Pisces friends or people with those Pisces placements, send them this link. If you are just tuning in and you're not, because I'm close to the end, if you are just tuning in, oop, what happened there? Sorry, guys, I hope I didn't kick us all out. Okay. Sorry about that. I forget, I put apps. Ooh, and now y'all get to see my dirty kitchen. I put apps, put limits on my apps on the weekends because you got to reset and recharge, right? There we go. What was I saying? Anytime I pull fire in the love position, that's in the sheets energy. Y'all probably going to be hitting the sheets for your birthdays. I do not blame you. Have fun. Wrap it up. Be safe. Don't be reckless out here in these sheets or in these streets, okay? But you got the Knight of Inspiration and the Emperor. So for those of you that are watching, somebody may be coming in with fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, typically a little more on the masculine side. This doesn't necessarily mean that like it's going to be a man, but somebody who has like they're a little bit more on the front lines with their energy, very, very in your face with it. They could be coming in as a love interest or somebody that you are in them sheets with. The Emperor does also tell me that this is somebody that probably has all their things together. TikTok be trying to flag you, so I gotta censor myself sometimes. With that being said, another message that I get for this love energy here is Pisces, for those of you, and this might be a specific message for some of you, for those of you that have been feeling kind of like, your little fire has been burnt out or it's diminished, or feeling like, you ain't had no play in a while, that is going to be changing for you this month. However, there is a message here that does say Pisces, and this is very true for water sign energy. We like to sit in the house. We like to be comfortable. We sometimes don't like to go out and mix and mingle, especially in those winter months. But there's a message to say, Pisces, if you are wanting to be loved or feel loved, you actually have to put out the energy that you want that during this month. So if you're not getting no play this month and your phone is dry and you're like, why is nobody calling me? Where is all my prospects? Look in your messages. Have you hit them up recently? Have you said anything recently? Have you told somebody that you love them recently? Have you put your energy out there? And that's not to say to be desperate, but thank you. That's not to say to be desperate, but it is to say closed mouths don't get fed, Pisces. So if you want something, it's not going to just pop up for you just because y'all are the ones most associated with the spiritual energy and the psychism and all the manifestation energies. It doesn't mean that just because you go, oh, I want love, it's just going to turn up for you. So during this month, especially if you are single and you haven't been feeling loved, Pisces, if that's what you want, then you need to start putting that energy out there. Okay. And that's really all I'm picking up on for the love messages. All right. All right, Pisces, let's get into your last card for the spread. This is going to be your soul message, just something extra for you to take away with you from this reading, okay? Let's see, what is the soul message for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising for March 2022? Soul message is it's funny, I just ragged on y'all about y'all's intuition. The only thing that I'm popping up with that, especially Pisces, because you got that success card popping up at the beginning of your spread, there is a message there to say that not everything that glitters is gold. I get that. I feel that you're going to be getting a lot of opportunities this month, that so much so that it may be kind of overwhelming, if that makes sense. Pisces, you need to use your discretion. You need to now tap into your intuition. Now we're moving away from the love message. Tap into your intuition and feel these things out. And if you're not getting good vibes about it, let it go. Don't worry. You're creating space for something that you do need to come in for you, okay? So pay attention to your intuition this month. Pay attention to the messages that are coming in for you. And I also have a quick message going back to that sun card too. I'm speaking to intuition, especially those dark clouds, those things weighing heavy on your heart. If it speaks to healing, when it comes up and you feel prompted to do certain things for the healing process, you go on and you do that, okay? Don't deny it. Don't go against the grain. Let your healing process go out. Have the conversations if you're prompted to have conversations. If you feel like you need to get something off your chest or apologize, or if you need to ask somebody for I don't like to say ask somebody for an apology, because if you need an apology at that point, it's kind of like it is demanded. If you need, but that's just me. If something is pulling at your heartstrings, don't just acknowledge it. See where that tug is coming from during this month, okay? All right, Pisces, that is your reading. If you like that reading, do me a favor, hit the little heart button. If you feel like those messages found you well, gifts and tips are greatly appreciated. Thanks to those of you that have already sent things in. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see much on the screen. I'm sorry. If you missed most of the reading, probably tomorrow or the next day, I will have the replay up on my YouTube channel, which is SunshinehazeCo, Astrology and Tarot. Let me push that to the middle of the screen so you guys can see it. If you would like to book your own personal reading, Pisces, especially since this is your birthday season, I do offer 2 different solar return spreads. One is a little bit shorter and the price is a little cheaper. And I do have one that is a longer spread, and I also pull a card for each month, and that price is of course a little bit higher because I'm pulling more cards. But if you are interested, you can book that with me through my profile. Just scroll down to either the live tarot reading section or the other tarot section, in which those I will send to you via email with a recording and a video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time. If you're new here, do me a favor and go on and subscribe. I think I'm on YouTube. I'm not on YouTube. Go on and follow me. Have a good Sunday, y'all. Peace.